Are you using YouTube for your Reiki business? Is YouTube something that you are using for your Reiki business? You know, you may have a YouTube channel. I personally do have a YouTube channel for Standing Stones Healing. And this week's episode of the Build Your Reiki Business podcast is about the benefits of YouTube for our Reiki business. You know, YouTube isn't something that we think of when we think about our Reiki business necessarily, but it's actually a really great tool for us for our Reiki business. Now, of course, I talk all about it in this week's podcast episode, but I wanted to share a few things with you about the real benefits of YouTube for your Reiki business. First of all, one of the things that is really great about YouTube is its longevity. You know, I don't know about you, but when I look up a video on YouTube, I can watch videos that are 10 years or more old. As a matter of fact, I like to do an exercise routine on YouTube, one of the YouTube videos that I use for exercising, and it is 12 years old. It is a 12-year-old video. That video has millions of views. That channel has millions of subscribers. And so here we are 12 years later, and I am still watching that video multiple times per week. That is one of the great powers of YouTube, is that when you post something on YouTube, it sticks around. You know, when we post something on Facebook, this live, for instance, will be gone in a matter of a couple of days. But when we post on YouTube, it is there for ever, or at least a long time. And 12 years in social media years is forever. And so when we post on YouTube, rather than decreasing in value like a post does over time, indeed over the course of a couple of days, a YouTube video increases in value. You know, when I talk about content creation, I like to talk about content assets, things that we invest in and that grow over time. And YouTube videos are content assets because we invest in them, we create them, we post them, and they grow over time. And so this means that when you post on YouTube, you create it once and it is going to accrue views again and again and again that will just grow over time. And so I love YouTube for its staying power versus other social media platforms. And so when you post a video for your Reiki business on YouTube, it's not going to disappear in a couple of days. It will be there for years to come for anyone to watch. That is really powerful about YouTube. That is one of the big reasons why I have a YouTube channel and I post YouTube videos for my Reiki business. Another great thing about YouTube is that it's free. It doesn't cost anything to post videos on YouTube. It doesn't cost anything to have a channel. All it costs is your time. You know, yes, time is not cheap. Time is very valuable. But remember, the time that you invest in YouTube only grows and only accrues through the years. So it's a wonderful long-term strategy in that way. And it's also a great long-term strategy because it costs nothing. When I create a YouTube video, it doesn't cost me anything. I do not pay anything for my YouTube channel. And yet people are able to find me and learn about me and my Reiki business through my YouTube channel for free. YouTube is actually out there sharing my video with others. YouTube is actually recommending my video to others, and I don't have to pay YouTube to do that. And so thank you, YouTube, for recommending my video to other viewers who might not find out about me or my Reiki business otherwise. So this is a free service that YouTube is offering. Now, hold on. YouTube, of course, is benefiting from it. And so it's not like I'm the one who is only gaining in the deal. Believe me, YouTube is not poor. YouTube is doing very well when you post your videos on YouTube. The real deal with YouTube, the real thing that YouTube wants is for you to come to YouTube and watch a video and then stay and watch another video. YouTube's desire is to have you stay on the platform for as long as possible and to watch as many videos as possible. Yes, through these videos, it will show ads to you as well. And so YouTube has a vested interest in showing videos to people who are on YouTube that are popular videos and that have been shown to attract viewers and to keep viewers. And so that means that when you have a video that gets likes and views and people have are engaged with and watch it, so the video has a good amount of watch time, YouTube is going to recommend that video to other viewers. It's going to suggest that video. And so that means even more traction for your Reiki business video, which, thank you, YouTube, is really great because it's bringing more people to your channel. So YouTube does have a vested interest in sharing the content that does well. And so that means that when you create a Reiki business, a Reiki video, or any kind of video for your YouTube channel for your Reiki business, and it does well, YouTube is going to reward that with more impressions, more suggestions. It's going to show your video in more feeds. And so this is helpful to know that when you create a video that is well liked, gets likes and views, and has good watch time, that YouTube is going to suggest your video to other viewers. Hooray! Thank you, YouTube. Now, this means that having a YouTube channel with content that is interesting and engaging is very helpful for getting your channel viewed, your videos viewed by others. So things like your thumbnail are really helpful. Things like the type of content are helpful. You know, one of the things that does do well on YouTube as far as Reiki videos is Reiki healing. So things like Reiki healing, ASMR Reiki, those typically do well on YouTube. Now, if you have that kind of a YouTube channel, great. We know that those videos often do well. Other videos that often do well on YouTube are things like abundance and manifestation, those kinds of topics. Meditations can often do well, depending, not all. But one thing that can really help your videos to do well is your thumbnail. The thumbnail is the first thing that people see. Now, full disclosure, I haven't always put a lot of thought into my thumbnails. And full disclosure, I have a lot more thinking to do about my thumbnails and improving them. But we know that thumbnails do make a big difference in YouTube videos, making sure that people click on them and view them. And the big YouTube gurus will tell you that they actually spend more time on their thumbnail than they do on the video itself. Because if no one clicks on the video to begin with, then no one is watching it. There's so much more to say about YouTube. Do you have a YouTube channel for your Reiki business? Drop it down in the comments and let us know. What do you think of YouTube for your Reiki business? On my YouTube channel, I have recently hit 500 videos. Holy cow, 500 videos? Yes, indeed. I have more than 500 videos on my YouTube channel. And who knows when you are watching this, if you are watching this 10 years from now, who knows how many videos I have on my channel by now. But with that number of videos, I do have to tell you that not all of those videos are watchable. And so you can't watch all of those videos. I do have plenty of videos on my channel that are unlisted, meaning that you can only watch them if you have the link. Now, this is a great use of a YouTube channel. If in your Reiki business you have videos that you want to limit to a certain group, a certain number of people, you can do that. Let's say that you only want to share a particular video with members of your email list. So you can send them the link in an email and only they can view it. Only those with the link can view the video. You can also have private videos on YouTube that you can share only with particular people that you select via their email address and that are only even private to you. Now, I do this on my YouTube channel. I have several videos on my channel that are private to me only, and I'm using them as a way to store some of my important Reiki business videos. So videos that I don't want to lose. If my computer crashes and I lose everything, well, I have not lost some very important videos because they are stored on YouTube and only I have access to them. So I do use YouTube in this way as well. One of the other great things about YouTube is its analytics. It has a great analytics tool on the back end where you can see how many people are viewing your videos, for how long they are viewing them, where they are dropping off. And so with this video, for instance, I can go in and I can see at what time point, down to the second, that people dropped off the video, lost interest, and clicked away. That can be really helpful for you to know where your audience is losing interest in your videos. Full disclosure, I don't use that function as well as I could or should. Because for good or ill, to my detriment or not, I'll just keep going anyway. So there are a lot of analytics on the back end in YouTube that you can really use to your advantage. So again, there's so much to say about YouTube. I say more about YouTube in this week's episode of the Build Your Reiki Business podcast at standingstoneshealing.com/podcast. I'll drop the link down below for you. And if you are tuning in on YouTube, I'll drop the link down below so that you can get there directly. Well, whether you have a YouTube channel or not for your Reiki business, I do encourage you to get one. I do recommend one. And it's wonderful for people to be able to see you on video and to see how you show up. Again, it's one of those great content assets for you to have when it comes to video. So I'm sending so many blessings and best wishes to all of your videos and indeed to your YouTube channel for your Reiki business. Thank you so much. Sending lots of blessings and best wishes.